Hello and welcome to NJ News Now. I'm Kristina Behr. Police have arrested a man accused of shooting two police officers in Newark. The arrest came yesterday morning after a two-day manhunt for the suspect, 30-year-old Kendall Howard of East Orange. Howard allegedly shot the two officers during a routine stop on Tuesday. And according to Governor Murphy, one officer has already been discharged from the hospital while the other is still hospitalized but in stable condition. Well, Camden County police say they've recovered a record number of illegal ghost guns, which are guns that do not have a serial number. So far, they've recovered 45 ghost guns in 2022, and they expect to surpass last year's total of 61. Authorities say the trend of ghost guns being used in crimes is increasing. In all of 2019, police recovered only 7 ghost guns. The trend is nationwide, though. Last year, over 20,000 ghost guns were recovered in the United States. At least 21 people were arrested in 4 states, including New Jersey. They're accused of trafficking stolen catalytic converters. And federal agents served search warrants at several places, including DG Auto Parts in Homedale. The company is based inside of a $1.7 million home. Investigators say DG Auto Parts operated an app that gave real-time prices to catalytic converter thieves and their customers. Well, the thieves removed precious metal powders from catalytic converters and then sell them to refineries. New Jersey officials warning the public about text messages from a group called Voting Futures that have been circulating with misinformation about elections. Meantime, for the second year in a row, Monmouth County is once again leading the state in early voting tallies. It currently has more than 10,000. Well, many New Jersey families are now eligible to receive a child tax credit on their state income tax bill. Families making under $30,000 a year will receive $500 off of their bill for every child under the age of 5. Those above that income threshold, but under $80,000, will receive a lesser amount. This new tax credit is based off of a similar policy passed at the federal level last year.
When the federal government did this, they measured it and they found that it raised more than 60 million children above the poverty line out of 30 million households, right? It reduced hunger and food insufficiency by about 25% in children. This is putting money directly back into the hands of our lower income residents. And so New Jersey went ahead and said, let's model a similar thing with a state tax credit.
Well, that tax credit can be claimed with this year's state income tax returns. Well, the faculty union at Bloomfield College is concerned about job losses in the wake of last week's merger with Montclair State University. Since Bloomfield College won't exist as a legal entity after the merger takes effect next July, professors are now worried that they may not be asked to return. A Montclair State spokesman told NJ Advance Media that the university will, quote, make every effort to retain Bloomfield's faculty and staff. Well, a custom edition of Monopoly featuring locations from around the South Jersey shore will be coming out next summer. This is pretty cool. Traditional Atlantic City landmarks from the original game will be replaced with landmarks and street names from places like Cape May and Ocean City.
So what we're asking is that anyone who's from the South Jersey shore who has visited for years to send their recommendations for what they want to see on the board. So the iconic landmarks, your favorite, where you got married, where you went on your first date, where you went on a field trip. We really just want to encompass the South Jersey shore and put on the board what the locals want to see.
So fun. The game will also feature some of South Jersey's most popular small businesses and nonprofits. And you can make a suggestion by emailing southjerseyshore@toptrumps.com. Well, this is a great story. Quick Check is looking to help families in need by donating a portion of their earnings. For every Thanksgiving Everyday Sub sandwich sold between now and November 27th, 25 cents will go towards the Checkout Hunger campaign. Now, that money will be given to food banks like the Community Food Bank of New Jersey, where it will then be used to help feed needy families this holiday season. In the 8 years they've done this, Quick Check has raised over $920,000. Well, fans of the TV show Ghost Hunters will get to see a South Jersey episode this Saturday. The show's headed to Camden to explore the USS New Jersey. It's a World War II battleship that's now a museum and a war memorial. Well, on the show, they'll be looking for possible evidence that the ship is haunted by some of its former sailors. That episode was filmed back in February over the course of 5 days. Ghost Hunters have visited other landmarks in South Jersey, including the Burlington County Prison, which is super creepy, and the White Hill Mansion as well. Well, up next, a farm animal causing a lot of problems for South Jersey police. We'll show you the video as well. You're watching NJ News Now. You can watch this show and more at our channel on New Jersey. Just head to OnNJ.com and follow us on social media.
2020 felt like a dark tunnel, and while 2020 is over, the impact is not. The pandemic affected both our physical and mental health.
We started the Cody Fund for Mental Health to change lives, so we want you to know about NJ211.
It's a referral service for anyone in crisis, even children.
I am living proof that there's light at the end of the tunnel.
And it's not a train, it's help. It's NJ211.
The New Jersey Hall of Fame is coming to you, celebrating our best and brightest, greeting guests along our Garden State Parkway through its 9 service areas, engaging travelers from our terminals to our transit centers, inspiring new generations as we move from town to town, and at New Jersey's hottest red carpet ceremony, inspiring New Jerseyans at our new home at American Dream. It's the New Jersey Hall of Fame, and it's where you want to be because everyone needs a hero.
Welcome back to NJ News Now. A black bear was tranquilized and relocated to a state park this week after it was spotted walking along a busy roadway in Carteret and then taking a nap in a tree. Check out these pictures. Mayor Dan Ryman posted these on Facebook and said that they've never had a wild black bear in Carteret. Well, the fire department was able to secure the area while the bear napped from the tranquilizer. Officials from the New Jersey Division of Fish and Wildlife tranquilized the bear and then moved it to that state park. Unreal. Well, engineers say the Hudson County extension of the New Jersey Turnpike needs a $4.7 billion expansion to accommodate, of course, growing traffic. The report was initially obtained by the Jersey Journal, and it says growing truck traffic and increased development in Bayonne made this expansion necessary. The report also says that some bridges on the extension can no longer handle the full load of vehicles that they were initially designed for. Hunterdon County has a new blue envelope program for drivers with autism. Based on a similar initiative in Connecticut, the program distributes a blue envelope to drivers that would help them organize important documents like their vehicle registration.
Well, the primary goal of the program is to assist the drivers with their documents. So they can organize their license or registration insurance inside the envelope. And it helps them to understand what to do when they're on a traffic stop. It explains to them what the police officer might typically do. They may have a radio, they may have a flashlight, there's going to be flashing lights on the patrol car. They may ask them some questions that they may not be used to.
Well, anyone who would like a blue envelope can pick one up at any Hunterdon County Police Department, like the Sheriff's Office, the Prosecutor's Office, or any local state police office. Well, with Veterans Day coming up next Friday, the Columbian Foundation will honor military veterans with their flag-raising ceremony at Columbus Park in Newark. That ceremony began after members of the Columbian Foundation decided to replace the old, worn-out American flag that was at the park for years.
So we decided, with the permission from the Newark administration, to have this event on Veterans Day because we're there to honor the veterans. And that's why we have the military presence and the fire and the police. And it's a good time. And afterwards, Pat, Gina, and I host an event at our office. We have a basement in our office that we host such events at. So each year, it's not a fundraiser. It was just a get-together to honor people who sacrificed their lives for our country.
Well, that ceremony will be held on Veterans Day from 2 to 3 p.m. Well, when we throw away our old phone or computer, what happens to it? Do you ever wonder that? Well, one New Jersey man is trying to make sure it ends up in good hands. Shane Skorick, the owner of SFX.com, Small Business Solutions, has been recycling old computers and donating them to needy people in New Jersey. And it all started when he took a set of computers from a local school district and then found them a new home.
So I had asked that particular school district if they would mind donating those machines to me instead of throwing them out in the garbage. And I would just take the time to reformat them, clean them out, upgrade whatever needed to be upgraded, and then move forward with it. I thought it was a good way to honestly take old machines that still could get some extra life out of it, maybe 5 or 10 years out of it, and give it to somebody that doesn't necessarily have that opportunity to go out and buy a new computer or even have a computer for themselves.
Well, since he started, Skorick has been able to donate about 200 computers. Well, police in Burlington County were dispatched near Columbus Park after receiving a trespassing complaint. When they arrived, this is what they found. That's a cow. Police say they're working with a nearby animal hospital and with local farmers to retrieve the cow safely. They're advising anyone who sees the cow to contact them immediately so the cow is not harmed. The police also say they'll update their training to prepare officers to deal with this kind of incident in the future. I have a feeling Jon Stewart will be getting a call soon about this cow. Well, speaking of animals, the Cape May County Zoo posted a special birthday message for Bert the monkey. Bert, this guy, is a member of the Black Howler monkey troop. These monkeys are from the tropical forests of South America, and they're known for making a loud, howling territorial call that can be heard from 3 miles away. Bert will howl if he hears a leaf blower, if his neighbors start singing, or when he gets a refill of his water bowl. Bert lives at the zoo with his mom and his sister. Thanks for watching. I'm Kristina Behr.